The divisional round of playoffs ended yesterday, so let's get into it. The weekend started off with the Jaguars vs. Chiefs, and this game was a lot better than I expected it to be, mainly because the Jags just seemed like the odd ones left in the playoffs. Jacksonville kept it close for the most part and even had the advantage when Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes suffered a high ankle sprain. However, it took a lot of dedication on Mahomes' part to push through it, and he even came back the third quarter because he did not want to be out for the game. The Chiefs ran away with it in the fourth quarter, but it will be very interesting to see how they can overcome this injury next week against the Bengals for their 5th straight AFC Championship appearance. I'm not going to lie, I thought the Giants were going to give them a little fight, but no, the Eagles absolutely annihilated them 38-7. The big question was how Jalen Hurts' shoulder injury was going to affect how he played, and the answer is not at all. The Giants did a great job at taking away the Eagles' star receiver, A.J. Brown, but that still left Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert to make big plays. Also, the Giants' play calling was a mess. If I remember correctly, they tried to go for 4th and 8 in the first quarter and didn't get it. And that was just the beginning of how that game was going to go for the Giants. The Bengals shocked everybody with how easily they won in Buffalo, despite their offensive line missing 3 starters. The Bills simply did not show up. Stephon Diggs only had 35 yards receiving, and the coverage was just tight all around. It will be interesting to see how the Bengals' offensive line holds up next week against the Chiefs. The San Francisco 49ers are headed to the NFC Championship after beating the Dallas Cowboys, but it was no given. After the first quarter, you could already tell that it was going to be a low-scoring game due to both defenses showing up to play. I mean, you have Nick Bosa and Fred Warner going after Dak, and Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence going after Purdy. Those are 4 of the top rushers in the NFL right there, along with 2 sharp defensive coordinators. Nothing is new with Dak Prescott, who threw 2 picks, which definitely contributed to the downfall of the Cowboys, not to mention Pollard's gruesome injury, which they announced this morning to be a broken leg. I definitely think Brett Maher deserves some of the blame as well. Not only was his extra point blocked, but he left the Cowboys having to go for some 4th down situations that should have just been some points on the board. Any way you look at it, the Cowboys put up a great fight for losing to the best, but good luck to them in the NFC Championship.